Hey everyone, Camo Striker here. Not with an update about any tournament, not with some crazy announcement about something else where I have to send trophies out quite yet. This is about how to set up your team for the league. So, let's get into it. First, for team registration, you need a team name, your captain, the emblem, your primary and secondary color, the other two pilots, and your availability. Okay? That is necessary. We need to know your availability so we can schedule matches. Alright? When it comes to your emblem, your colors, we're going to do a cutaway. So let's see how that's done.
So it's time to put your team together. And you need to decide on your team colors and team symbol. We have our blank wildcat here. Alright, you have a primary color and a secondary color that your team must have. Now, primary and secondary would go in these slots. Depending on which pattern you're using, there are different amounts of colors. So for instance, balls, I'm borrowing your team colors. So as you can see, that's mostly black with yellow highlights, whereas that, again, mostly black with yellow highlights, mostly yellow with black highlights. Black with yellow, yellow with black. So unless you're using one that was more balanced, something of that nature, your team's primary color should be the most color on your plane. If this is the pattern you're going with, it means you must switch where it's going. Your team's primary color must be the majority of the plane. When it comes to team logos, you can use any of these, any that are available to your team, but everybody's wings must have the same emblem. So, Roots and Funnies, we'll throw the llama on there. Why not? Llama carrying a bomb. So, that would be the team symbol, team's emblem. The waist position is for personal pilot emblems. So you can use someone else's team logo for your pilot logo. Alright, I'm just gonna stick with my normal lady. Tail, doesn't matter. You can do a team thing with the tail. You can say it's blank. You can leave it for the individual pilot. Same with the nose. You can choose to have your team with nose art, or you can choose not to. And this pattern. Now, I believe this should be left up to the individual pilot. However, that is something that your team captain will have to discuss. I mean, if your team captain says, yeah, okay, great. But if your team captain says, look, this part has to be this color, then you have to do it. Team captain decides the colors for the team and the team emblem. If you do not like your team's colors or emblem, you are welcome to find another team. So, that's how that works, guys. That is how the colors work. Your team's color, your team's primary color, must be the majority of the plane.
Not so bad. Pretty easy. But again, the emblem for your team goes on the wings, and the primary color needs to be the majority color on your plane's camouflage pattern. have your team registration in by March 8th. I've been busy for the first half of the month. It's going to take some time to get all of the teams set up in a league, depending on how many people join in. Get it in by March 8th. We'll start the league a week after that. All right? For solo pilots, put your call sign down. There may be somebody who has one other person on a team and they need a third. But as a solo pilot, if you do not have a team already, put your call sign down so that you can get recruited. Because there are captains looking to make teams, or you can find other solo players and the three of you can make a team. But again, team name, let's not make it terribly offensive. Your team captain. The emblem for your team goes on the wing. The primary and secondary colors, the pilots in your squadron, and your availability. Split fire. And anyone else who has this issue. You can be on a second team. You can only be captain of one team. Okay? And if both of those teams make it to the finals, the team that you are a captain of is the team you will compete with. For those solo pilots, if you don't find yourself on a team, you can always be a substitute. So keep that in mind. If you want to take part in this tournament, in this league rather, we can make it happen. Alright? Shadow will not be taking part in the league. Not as member of a team. I don't know if he'll be joining as a substitute, but he has let me know he will not be participating in the league this time around. It's a shame. He is the three-peat champion of the solo tournaments. Real shame there. For my own part, I also will not be taking part. I will be jumping around between matches. So, somebody's got to film it. And, you know, I am the one sponsoring it, so me partaking is kind of messed up. But I'll be there just to film and rag on you guys. So, expect great things. But that is all the information I have for you right now. Again, team registration goes as follows. Get it in by the 8th. Solo pilots, put your call sign down. And until next time, I will see you in the skies.